really need his microphone, not this.
Hey guys, it's me, Roger Dude.
The problem is I don't know. People can hear me. Don't. Da-da. Might have to go live on my phone again. Hope not. I hope not. If I have to people. Hey. What? Hey. Hey. Okay. Hey guys. Sorry. Turn my brightness up. We're doing YouTube live one more time for tonight. And we'll read Wimpy Kid. Or let me read. Here, I read the Jungle Book. And then I read Wimpy Kid, alright? Well, I don't know. Nah, fudge it. I really don't want to read these. No. Let me see. I think I read this one. Let's see this one. Well, wait. It's going to be sad. Fine, I read the first book. And I don't regret it. Just kidding. Haha. Kidding. Guys, I'm just joking. JK. Honestly, I was joking. Alright, we read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Enjoy the book by Jeff Kenny. Enjoy the book. Diary of a Wimpy Kid by Jeff Kenny. Okay, September, Tuesday. First of all, let me get something straight. This is a journal, not a diary. Not a diary. I know what it says on the cover, but when Mom went out to buy this thing, I expect to told her to get one that didn't say diary on it. Great. All I need is for some jerk to catch me carrying this book around and get the wrong idea. Sissy punch. The other thing I want to clear up right away is that this was Mom's idea, not mine. But if she thinks I'm going to write down my feelings in here or whatever, she's crazy. So just don't expect me to be all dear diary this and dear diary that. Thanks for hearts, guys. Sorry. I'm only doing 10 pages, so I'm gonna do. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know. 10. I might do more than 10 pages, mate. Nah, skip. We'll go as much as we can, okay? The only reason I agreed to do this at all is because I figured later on when I'm rich and famous, I'll have better things to do than answer people's stupid questions all day long. So this book is gonna come in handy. Like I said, I'll be famous one day, but for now, I'm stuck in middle school with a bunch of morons. I don't blame Greg for that last one. I'm just kidding. I was joking. Let me just say for the record that I think middle school is the dumbest idea ever invented. I think all schools are like that. You got kids like me who haven't hit their hit you got kids like me who haven't hit their growth spurt. And yes, I was joking on what I said last. Yet mixing with these gorillas who need to shave twice a day. Oh my way, runts. And then they wonder why bullying is such a big problem in middle school. If it was up to me, grade levels would be based on height, not age. But then again, I guess that would mean kids like Brett and Gupta will still be in the first grade. Today is the first day of school, and right now we are just waiting around for the teacher to hurry up and finish the scene chart. So I figure I might as well write in this book to pass the time. By the way, let me give you some good advice. On the first day of school, you got to be real careful where you sit. You walk into the classroom and just plunk your stuff down on any old desk, and the next thing you know, the teacher is saying, I hope you all like where you're sitting because these are your permanent seats. Good! So in this class, I got stuck with Chris Hosey. Yeah, sorry. I got stuck with Chris in front of me and James in back of me. Jason came in late and almost sat to my right, but luckily I stopped that from happening at the last second. Is this seat taken? Yes, yes. Next period, I should just sit in the middle of a bunch of hot girls as soon as I stepped in the room. But that's a bad idea, Greg. Trust me, don't do it. Just want to say that. I'll let it out. I was joking. But I guess if I do that, it just proves I didn't learn anything from last year. Yeah, well, Greg, of course. And also yeah. Not gonna say I was gonna say. Just saying. Man, I don't know what is up with girls these days. It used to be a whole lot simpler. Simple. Simpler is not a word, I don't think. Back in elementary school, the deal was if you were the fastest runner in school, so in your class, you get all the girls in the 5th grade. Oh, sorry, and in the 5th grade, the fastest runner was Ron McCoy. Nowadays, it's a whole lot more complicated. Now it's about the kind of clothes you wear and how rich you are, or if you have a cute butt or whatever. And kids like Ron McCoy are scratching their heads wondering what the heck happened. The most popular boy in my grade is Bryce Anderson. The thing that really stinks is that I have always been into girls. But kids like Bryce have only come around in the last couple of years. I remember how Bryce used to act back in elementary school. But of course, now don't get any credit for sticking with the girls all this time. Like I said, Bryce is the most popular, famous kid in our grade. So that leaves all the rest of us guys scrambling for the other spots. The best I can figure is that I'm somewhere around 52 or 53 most popular this year. But the good news is that I'm about to move up in one spot because Charlie Davis is above me. And he's getting his braces next week. Oh, yeah. Had that before. The braces part. Nothing else. I tried to explain this popular, famous stuff to my friend Rowley, who is probably hovering right around the 150 mark, by the way. But I think it just goes in one ear and out the other with him. Wednesday, today we had phys ed, so the first thing I did when I got outside, we sneak off to the basketball court to see the cheese. If the cheese was still there, and sure enough it was. The That piece of cheese has been sitting on the blacktop since last spring, and yes, after the next day, um, on this book, whatever. In one more day in this Diary of a Kid book, I'm gonna stop there, honestly. I'm sorry, I just, my voice is hurting. That piece of cheese has been sitting on the blacktop since last spring. I guess it must have dropped out of someone's sandwich or something. After a couple of days, the cheese started getting all moldy and nasty. Nobody not pay. Oh man. Okay. Um, and nobody would play basketball on the court where the cheese was, and even though that was the only court that had a hoop with a net. Then one day, this kid named Darren Walsh took the cheese with his finger, and that's what started this thing called a cheese touch. It's basically like the cooties. If you get the cheese touch, you're stuck with it until you pass it on to someone else. Spring! Okay, the only way to protect yourself from the cheese touch is to cross your fingers. But it's not that easy remembering to keep your fingers crossed every moment of the day. I ended up taping mine together so they did stay across all the time. I got a D in handwriting, but it was totally worth it. This one kid named Abe Hall got the cheese touch in April, and nobody would even come near him for the rest of the year. This summer, Abe moved away to California and took the cheese touch with him. I just hope someone doesn't start up the cheese touch up again, because I don't need that kind of stress in my life anymore. Alright, last day. Thursday. I'm having a serious hard time getting used to the fact that summer's over. Same for me, Greg. And I have to get out of bed every morning to go to school. My summer did not exactly get off to a great start, thanks to my older brother Roderick. A couple of days into summer vacation, Roderick woke me up in the middle of the night. He told me I slept through the whole summer, but that luckily I woke up in the time for the rest of the. Luckily, I woke up just okay. Sorry. Luckily, I woke up in time for the first day of school. Shoot, you might think I was pretty dumb for falling for that one. But Roderick was dressed up in his school clothes, and he set my alarm clock ahead to make it look like it was um the morning. Plus, he closed my curtains so I couldn't sleep that it was still dark out. After Roderick woke me up, I just got dressed and went downstairs to make myself some breakfast like I do every morning on a school day. But I guess I must have made a pretty big racket because the next thing I knew, Dad was downstairs yelling at me for eating Cheers at 3 o'clock in the morning. It took me a minute to figure out what the heck was going on. After I did, I told Dad that Roderick had played a trick on me and he was the one that should be getting yelled at. Dad walked down to the basement, yelled at Roderick out, and I tagged along. I couldn't wait to see Roderick get what he was coming to him. But Roderick covered up his tracks pretty good, and to this day, I'm sure Dad thinks I have got a screw loose or something. Friday. Oh wait, forgot I was gonna stop here. Let's just stop here for today. Thanks for watching, guys, and listening. Sorry I didn't do my normal audio. Here. Yeah. How about this? I will make it up to you guys. Give me 1 minute, okay? 1 minute, guys. I didn't. Never mind. I'm already too tired, honestly, to do more. Here, I'll leave it page still. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye, guys.